Okay, this is 25 albums, or could be 26 albums that I used to have in my collection. I don't have any anymore. Most of them are long gone, or I guess all of them I got rid of in the 70s, because the thing with my collection, I have to keep weeding it out. There's periods of time when I buy everything in sight, and then there's periods of time where I say, I got to reduce this down and get rid of all the stuff that I'm never going to listen to again. And these are albums from 1970 and 1971. In the early 70s, you could buy albums everywhere secondhand. There was no secondhand shops, but there was garage sales and friends I knew, and people were getting rid of records left, right, and center because they were moving, they were going to a university, whatever. So these are albums from 1970 and 1971 that I no longer have, so I'm going to show thumbnails up here of the album cover, because obviously I don't have any album covers here. And the first one I'm going to start off with is Syd Barrett, and I'm pretty sure this came as a twofer. It's his first two albums, and The Madcap Laughs and Barrett. And I remember listening to them, and pretty well, they were quirky, they were different. They were Syd Barrett on whatever he was doing at the time, and didn't really have to keep them, although the covers are really neat. And then Marriage on the Rocks, Rock Bottom by the Amboy Dukes, featuring Ted Nugent, everybody's favorite. And you don't really have to hear this again. I love the song Journey to the Center of Your Mind, but anything else, forget it. Then I had the Woodstock soundtrack album. 3 album set. I got the big box set now on DVD, and I really don't need the album anymore because I got it all on DVD, and there's all kinds of other stuff on it, extra performances and stuff. So I don't have that anymore. Humble Pie, self-titled album, their first album. Was okay, not that great. Didn't really need to keep it. Then I had Mad Shadows by Mott the Hoople. I think that was their second album. Kind of different from Mott the Hoople. They were a different band in the early days. They went through some different periods there. And another neat cover. A lot of these have neat covers, but I can't save them just for a cover. Then we go to 2 albums, and this is by Big Brother and the Holding Company without Janis, albums they did afterwards. Be a Brother. I mean, these were pretty good albums, and the other one is How Hard It Is. I had both these albums, and they're both pretty good, but there was a time when I cleaned out stuff and had to buy other things, and they all went this way, that way, or whatever. And T for the Tillerman with Cat Stevens. Got a best of. That pretty well covers everything I want by The Cat. I don't really need Teaser and the Firecat. Had it, don't need it. Then we got Steppenwolf, 2 albums that I had. Steppenwolf 7, neat cover. And the other one is For Ladies Only. Now that's one I'd like to get back someday. For Ladies Only. Great song. It's kind of a long thing, and it had lots of little different things going on in it. Wish I still had that one. But Mash McCann, Canadian group. As the years go by. Great song. And they were kind of like, some of the stuff I've heard from them is kind of proggy. And this is their first album. No longer have it. Kind of wish I had that one too. But Cry of Love, another one I kind of wish I had. Hendrix, it was put out after he died. Sort of what he was working on at the time. Someday I'd like to get that one back too, but it's gone. Hooker and Heat, Canned Heat. Love Canned Heat. Got a lot of their albums. Had this one. Should have kept it. Well, there's quite a few here I should have kept as I go through the list here, but I don't have it anymore. And it's gone. Songs of Love and Hate. Oh, Leonard Cohen. Oh, brutal album. Depressing, boring. Oh, Leonard. Ugh. Anyways, don't have that anymore. Link Wray, self-titled. This is one he put out in the, I guess in the early 70s. Well, yeah, 70 or 71. And his early single was sort of groundbreaking, but this album just wasn't. Gone. And then we have Fly by Yoko Ono, a double album. I had this. I bought it secondhand for 99 cents. I remember buying this, and I thought, I'm going to buy this and just give it a listen. Anyways, I think I got through a side or two, and that was about it. Fly. It can go flying away, which it did. And some people like her, but I just don't like her at all. And then we have The Joy of Cooking. The Joy of Cooking, Closer to the Ground. And kind of, I like to hear this one again. I don't remember the album. I remember listening to it, but it was kind of, just one of those albums that had to go, even though someday I might actually hear that one again. Other Voices by The Doors. There's some great stuff going on here if Morrison had lived. I mean, really great songs. There's a good blueprint for an album. I didn't bother with the next one, but I had this one at Other Voices, but I don't anymore. And 5 Will Get You 10 by Cowboy. This is a country rock album. It was pretty good. I don't know why I didn't keep this one either. Jesus, I should have kept a lot of these. And then I got Marblehead Messenger by C-Train, another album that was okay. Kind of, they kind of maybe almost like a country rock, folk country rock. They had a lot of that combination of stuff, if I remember correctly. They weren't a bad band. I just, they didn't hang around. There's a Riot Going On, Sly and the Family Stone. I don't know. A best of, for me, is did it for Sly. And just watched a great documentary on him. And that's just about all I need for Sly. And then we have Schmielsen. Oh, God. This is where I got this album. I mean, all these were secondhand mostly, trying them out. And I did not like this album at all. And I can't listen to him on any level. Well, Everybody's Talking is a good song. But he did write some good songs that other people did. But, oh, boy. Don't want to hear him. A good documentary on him, too, that I have. But probably top 5 documentary. But if I watch a documentary, I don't have to like the person. Just want interested in their life. And coming up here, we have Pictures at an Exhibition with ELP, or Pictures at an Exhibition. It's kind of based on a classical piece, or was a classical piece, I think. Double album, if I remember correctly. And boy, I was a ELP fan for the first 4 albums, but not this one. And Peculiar Friends by 10 Years Drive, 10 Wheel Drive, not 10 Years Drive, 10 Wheel Drive. Another album, Genya, what was her name? Ravan? Genya? She did some solo stuff after this or before that. I can't remember. But anyways, so many bands. I mean, you just can't keep track of everything. And finally, Dewey Martin's Medicine Ball. I have to read all this out. I had this album because Buffalo Springfield drummer, and I thought, well, 99 cents or 50 cents, 3 for $1, whatever I bought it at. Wasn't really worth it. Long gone. So these are probably 26 albums, 25 albums, whatever, that I had, don't have anymore, don't need them. Well, there's a couple here, actually. I keep contradicting myself here, but actually there's a couple here that I'd probably get back. So long.